If you had told me that I would still be here when we started in 2005, I would have been very, very surprised. It's been a terrific ride for us. It's been filled with a lot of sort of ups and downs. This year's been kind of a tough year for us. But the last race at Laguna was so special for us. We had 25 of our customers there. We had a lot of our employees there. It was our 99th race. It was the place where we first started, and it really brought back all the memories, since we started in 2005. And it's just been a terrific ride for us. I mean, really momentous for us. In fact, I just realized that this is the longest job I've ever held. My favorite part is winning. When I got out of the car, it was kind of a sad moment for me, in terms of being a driver. But when we got to beat, when our team got to beat Roger Penske, and when we got to beat Chip Ganassi for a championship, that was exciting, and it really brought back all the competitive juices. And I like to compete at everything, even with my grandkids when we're playing basketball. I can't let them win. I really thought coming into this year, we were going to be extremely good, actually good enough to win a championship. Our car's been fast enough to win 6 or 7 races, but we've just had every possible thing go wrong that could go wrong. All kinds of weird breakages and mistakes. So from that point, it's been pretty disappointing. Having this new Corvette car has been a real trip for us. We're real excited about it. There's a lot of Corvette fans that are now coming up to us and saying, wow, the Red Dragon is an awesome car. We can't wait for a mid-engine Corvette. That's very satisfying as well. My hats are off to GM, to Pratt & Miller, and to Jim France for pulling this off, because the Corvette has been wildly successful for our series. I think some of the people who haven't run Corvettes have been a little bit disappointed this year. I guess I really can't blame them. But the car turned out to be terrific. It wasn't as good as I hoped it would be at Daytona, but it's been a terrific car. And I actually think it's going to change our series. My expectation is that other manufacturers next year are going to sort of put their body styles together on the Rileys, and it's going to uplift the whole series. I've been very lucky. Alex and John have been with me since 2006. Alex and John are very good friends. They raced against each other in Champ Car. They are both top shelf drivers. John owns the record for the most number of poles in Grand-Am. He has 23 poles. Alex and John are within a tick of each other at most tracks. And in most racing organizations, one of the drivers is quite a bit quicker than the other. That's not the case here. And in most cases, drivers have a tendency to over-compete with each other and maybe hold back information. But our guys don't do that. They both want to win, and we've just been really fortunate. And honestly, John and Alex both are more like sons to me. We get along well, and we're friends. But it's been a blessing to have John and Alex with me all this time. Whenever I come back to GAINSCO and talk to our employees, I tell them that I learn something at every single race, and that's true. Sometimes I learn a lot about myself. Sometimes I learn about little strengths that I have that I didn't know I have, and I also learn about little weaknesses that I have. Racing is just a phenomenal opportunity to check yourself, think about your planning, think about your management, your leadership, and also your ability to focus and execute. And so every single one of these races honestly enrich my life, both on a personal basis and also on a professional basis. I learned something at this racetrack that helps me in my businesses every time I go back. And I'm as excited as a 15-year-old kid. I'm really ready to rock and roll in 2014.